that we had quite a while. So if you can hear me now, uh, I had to come back quite all right. You know, these things about the network and the internet connections, sometimes they actually get to disappoint you. That is one thing that is very, I wouldn't say rampant, but it's sure to happen once in a while as far as human humans made what they made. You understand? So if you're here, guys, I'm going to continue with the topic of today, which was what we are asking about: who and who, where can you get married, and what is required for you to think first before choosing a place that you can get married to. So my apologies once again. If you're here, the first thing we do, our routine is to like the video, and then you get to share the link, copy the link and share. My apologies, guys. I apologize. You tend to see things like this do happen once in a while. It is a man-made stuff, and so it's things about to go wrong once in a while, but thank God it's not much. So I'm showing you this because those are what I have for the day, and I actually want to put them out there before we actually end up. Meanwhile, if you have any questions concerning travel, moving out of your country, how you can survive or how you can succeed in whichever country you're going, you can ask the question here. Questions concerning visa, your flight. We are actually using Dubai as a case study, UAE, because that is where I currently live and work in. So, guys, I will go into let me introduce the topic we have for the day as usual before I actually went off. Hey Tawia, welcome. I'm doing good, Tawia. Please, guys, like the video and then you share the link, please. Thank you for those of you who are coming back. Thank you very much. So the question we still have for the day is still the fact that we're asking: is it better to get married in your own country, marry your fellow person, your fellow country person or countryman or woman, or is it better for you to move outside of your own country to get married? If you say any of this, if you say it is better to marry outside, give your reasons why. If you say it's better to stay in your country and marry from your country, marry your country person, please state the reason why you say so. Previously, we have a video that is actually currently uploading that we just did the live now, so you can go back and watch. This one will also be up on the channel on that. So I wanted to go into the questions we actually have that I state out. I actually wrote them out. So while I'm doing that, you can as well continue and write either your question or your contribution. Royal Obina, send me your calling number or WhatsApp so that I can get you directly. At Royal, please, you can only get me directly on my messenger, on Facebook Messenger. Please get me on Facebook Messenger at Pascal Emmy, Pascal. Then EMI is the Emmy, Pascal Emmy. Get me on that, and then I'll get to reply you. Whatever message you send there, I'm the one replying. So that's it. If you're on Instagram, you can get me at pass_Emmy, PAS_EMI. So let me tell you guys about what we have for today. And as usual, there are questions about medical coding. People are still asking about medical coding, and that I should explain. Although I have a video on that, which I will say try and go and get the video, search for the video on my channel where I wrote. You can see it in one of the videos down. Just scroll down, you will see where I posted it. I said CNA. I think I titled it CNA, what they don't tell you about CNA, and then I put the picture there on the video is don't become a CNA, something like that. So it's actually a kind of you know, ironical thumbnail that I wrote there. So I'm going to tell you guys more. Medical coding is mostly you are in charge. You'll be trained on transformating or kind of translating the doctor's reports to clients or to people who are actually out there. Also, it involves you typing all those things into the system. You understand? You are the one who knows those stuff, so they will teach you on how to decode those. You can be able to decode those medical words, so you'll be able to key them into the system, type them in the way a normal person can actually get to know them. So sometimes it requires you printing it out to give to the clients, what the clients will understand. So it's not your job to explain. Your own is just to translate it, and that's all. Print it out. That's all. It's not your job to tell them. There are other persons who will do so. So you just translate. So mostly your jobs will be either on the desk and then you're typing, or you're either printing something or so. So that's what they will train you for. Currently, the training is ongoing in here in Dubai. If you're interested, you let me know. I can push you to that place. If you want more explanation on this, go and search for this video I talked to you about. I talked about it under my video on CNA. So you can see medical code in there. Say, how can I remove abscond? My dear, abscond are normally removed by the persons or people who put it. So if you are running away from your own people or so, that is where they put this abscond. That is why, for instance, first thing first, what I advise people is this: try to get to sorry guys, try to get to reach an agreement. Try to get to reach an agreement with your own people. Try to get to reach an agreement with your own people. You understand? Reach an agreement with your people before you actually leave their place. Most of these are ladies who are actually doing cleaning jobs or housemaid jobs, and then you get to run away from your boss. It is not going to all go well. Guys, there are some mistakes that people are actually making of recent. You don't go out of the job you are doing before 6 months. Mostly if you're on any visa at all, if you're on unlimited contracts, don't run away from that. Even if they are treating you bad, try as much as possible to stay more than 6 months. If you go or leave the job more than under 6 months, they will put you on a ban. It is worse than abscond. They will put you on a ban, and that means you cannot actually get a job. Sometimes it takes 6 months, sometimes it takes 1 year, sometimes it can be extended to 2 years. So you should be careful about that. Some people say if you actually travel outside the country, it automatically goes off, but everything depends on how much or how long the ban has been placed. So what I actually advise people is this: try as much as possible not to get into a ban. I want to make this video as short as I can, please. So let me just rush it and answer the questions. How long uh, to renew a passport? If you're talking about Nigerian passport and so, how long to renew it? For every passport generally, please, when your passport is getting to 6 months or less than 6 months, once it's getting to 6 months, remaining only 6 months or 7 months, try and go and renew it, because the general travel law states that your passport should be at least 6 months or more than 6 months before you can be granted access to any country. So it's better to renew it on time. How long to renew the passport? When you apply, you should wait for, depends on your own country. In the case of Nigeria, it normally takes between 2 to 3 months. So you just make up your mind. So that is why you need more time on your passport. Sometimes it takes more than 2 months and 3 months. So that's just the issue. It's something else, my dear. The next question says, when should I apply for passport renewal? You can apply anytime, but then for Nigerians, there's a slot for you, and you are actually uh, required to book an appointment before you can do that. You book an appointment before you can do that online. Get a slot, get them to reply to you. When they reply to you, that's when you know that you can actually come. Can actually come for the uh, renewal. Please don't go there without being given an appointment. They will not attend to you. They will chase you out. So last 1 month of notice, do I get paid? If you're talking about notice, last 1 month notice for jobs, if you are going to get paid for that, Yes, you're supposed to get paid when you give your notice of retirement. You're supposed to get paid for that last 1 month. It is not a free month of work. You are only giving them notice because the law requires that, and I believe there's a chance for them to actually get to look for someone who will replace you so that they will not have to suffer. But before you leave that job, I always advise you people try to get another job before leaving one, because staying here quite takes a lot. Takes a lot. And another thing is, it equally depends. Equally depends when you're leaving a job. In fact, let's leave that here. I don't want to make this video too long, please. Okay, what's the next question? It said, my wife signed an offer letter and it says she will pay 3,000 AED if she wants to cancel. The offer letters, the companies are always making all these things up. Some of them would say you pay this, and this one now he said, though they said his wife will pay the 3,000 because of the training they gave to the wife. That is just a way of trying to scare you into doing all those stuff. When you are having a 3 years, sorry, a 2 year, or when you're sure that your contract is unlimited, what you just need to do is just to try, once it is unlimited, just to try and stay up to 6 months. When you are able to stay up to 6 months, after 6 months, you can do your cancellation. All those things are on the offer letter. Most times they do not matter. The law of the land, which is the UAE, overshadows or overpowers all these other ones. And I have not seen anything like payment of 3,000 to those people, except it is a limited. If it is a limited contract, then you cannot cancel. You can only cancel when your employer agrees. You understand? So you have to reach an agreement with your employer before you can cancel for a limited contract. So that's about that. Say, can I move from Dubai to Abu Dhabi without PCR tests because I am vaccinated? No, you cannot, because you are vaccinated. You need to get a PCR, whether you are vaccinated or not. You still need the PCR to enter Abu Dhabi. Yes. So partnership visa, the price, the cost, I have a video on that, but then with the current company that I do direct people to that are doing quite well, they are actually having, at the moment, they are actually doing it for uh 10,500 dirhams, 10,500. Then you can pay on installment. First payment should be around 6,500, and then you can pay the other 2,000 when the visa is out. But then there's always an agreement with them. So when you actually get to reach the agreement, then everything will be granted. You have documents which actually comes with those things, those this particular visa. So I believe that's the reason why it is that costly. So that's it. I love you guys, and then please let's see tomorrow. If there is any question, forward it to my. Thank you, Abisola. Thank you. Forward your questions to my inbox. If you're on Instagram, you can get me on pas_emi, PAS_EMI. Then on Facebook, you get me at Pascal Emi, which is PASCAL underscore, sorry, PASCAL, then EMI, Pascal Emi. So with that said, let's meet same time, Dubai time tomorrow, 4:30 p.m. I love you guys.